First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Harakhakodesh. Double honors to our apostles at Great Millstone who rule well to tell us this truth. Peace and love and blessed salutation to Yahakim, that's part of the Bahasham, the house of David. To you few sincere sisters out there also, shalom to you that watch and support the Akim out there. All right, this is a walk and talk. I'm gonna come out with a few scriptures, go with the flow. Just basically, as you see the title, signs, that I've been seeing more heavily these past. We always see signs, but man, 144 through the Spirit. Yeah, and us brothers, we always talk about it when we're amongst brothers. The Spirit will have us catch on to it. Oh shoot, on the clock, 144, or whatever the case may be, or something, at your job or whatever the case may be. Man, it's fucking bugs. That's how you know it's hot. Something at your job or whatever the case may be, or just something, randomly, in your everyday life, but the significance of that number. And through the Spirit, it's a spiritual sign to the hopeful elect Salakia, brothers. It's hot out here, humid, and these bugs out here. But we know through the Spirit that these specific signs are, to us, they're heavy. Why? Because through the Spirit, the Lord gives his elect men specific signs. He's always done it. Okay, so let me get this real quick. This is Zechariah chapter 9, verse 13. It says, "Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope." And that's exactly where we are. Okay? We are prisoners of hope. Now, the reason I'm bringing the 144 number out is because we know through the Spirit that the only ones, plus the remnant, all right, that are going to be saved out of the destruction, okay, are the elect of the nation of Israel, 144,000 men from 12,000 from each tribe, according to Revelation 7 and Revelation the 14th chapter. So while us brothers are walking this walk that we're walking, we're prisoners of hope. We are prisoners of Yahawashi first and foremost, but we are prisoners of hope. Hope that we are a part of that very same number that in these times to come is a number of the nation of Israel, which are you Negroes, Latins, and Native Americans that are predestinated to be saved. Okay? So that's why that number has a important significance to it. Golly. That's why that number has an important significance to it. So I'm going to read this again. Zechariah chapter 9, verse 13, verse 12. "Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope. Even today do I declare that I will render unto her double." Okay, and hey, we are the prisoners of hope. Now, through the Spirit, like I said, brothers get spiritual signs from the Lord. Brothers get signs. You might look at specific things. Signs are set up by Yahawashi, especially for the nation of the elect of the nation of Israel. okay, the elect, because at the end of the day, I mean, look at the world we live in. Like I was thinking about it. Um, I was thinking about it like earlier. Well, not even earlier, but even like this week. Um, just how much our lives they suck. And the only really honestly thing that you have through the spirit, okay, what the brotherhood, you know what I'm saying, and faith. And then anything really outside of Yahawashi Shine and brotherhood, I mean, what honestly do you got? Our lives suck. Okay? So lately, I'm gonna just give you brothers a testimony. So lately, through the spirit, I've been seeing, whether it be 441, because we go all, hey, the Paleo Hebrew goes from right to left. So, but even at work, certain things, when I'm receiving things into a computer, the price will add up to 1044 or 144,000 on a computer. Scores, and it all may sound like some, man, look, listen, you gotta take specific things as they are. Look, 4-4 right there, mercy. But at work, the other day, Friday, which happened to be the Sabbath, Friday to Saturday, I got off of work, and all day Friday, throughout the whole week, I just been seeing 144. I just been seeing that number, man. I just been seeing it. And it's not even that I'm looking for it. It's just, certain times, I'll be, because the Lord's always on your mind. All right? Hey, shalom, sis. The Lord's always on your mind. So, you see this specific number, you're like, oh, shoot. So I've been seeing it. And then what confirmed through the spirit, me seeing 144 all the time. Why? I came home Friday, you know what I'm saying? And my mother, she was talking to somebody on the phone, and they were talking about something that cost a certain specific price. And, we're very in tuned. You brothers out there, I know you know yourself, we're very in tune. So she was talking to one of her friends on the phone, and then she said, I went to the refrigerator, and she was like, yeah, the price for this and that, such and such and such, because it was the price for something, I think, to a car or something like that. She was like, yeah, it was $144 or something like that. And I was just like, man, like, you can't make this up. That's why I'm gonna read this again through the spirit. Brothers can bear with me. Let me get it again. This is Zechariah chapter 9, verse 12. Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope. And that's the main thing, about this topic, and why I'm putting this out on, as a video, because really, in all actuality, even though I'm seeing this number, the amount of times I'm seeing it, I'm still just a prisoner of hope. I'm hoping to be a part of the elect. I'm hoping for Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, to have mercy upon my spirit, to, Lord willing, be saved out of the up-and-coming dangers that is to come to face the whole earth. All right? Well, mainly Israel, because we know Jacob's trouble is coming. So turning to the stronghold is turning to the Lord, but how you turn to him? Through the scriptures, through your heritage, through who gave it to us, the apostles. The scriptures talk about knowing whom thou hast learned what you learned from. So turn ye to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope. And that's what that's one of the things, in the ministry that we're in, that upholds us, is hope. And that's one thing we got to remember. that this hope that we have of being the elect, this hope that we have of being the 144,000, that's going to keep you pushing. That's going to keep you going above and beyond. That's going to keep you, that's going to keep your mind on Yahawah while Yahawashi. And this is regardless of what you go through. And see, that's the thing, like me seeing 144 all the time. Look, I might not put a lot of things on videos like my personal life, but I go through shit. Regardless if you want to believe it or not, regardless of who likes me or not, regardless of what brother think of me of a certain type of way. Look, man, I go through shit. But do I sit here and depress myself about it and sit down and blame? No, I don't. I just take shots and roll with the punches, man. That's it. That's all I've really honestly been doing. Whether it came from slander, whether it came from, you know, everybody talking and everybody listening and the truth coming up missing. I just been eating that shit, man. So, and now I'm not saying this in a boasting way. So the Lord showing me 144, you know, the way he's been showing me is just giving me more energy and more focus to just keep on pushing. You know, and sometimes you need that. You know, sometimes you ain't got nobody in your corner to say, yeah, bro, keep pushing. You're doing a good job, man. Sometimes you don't have that. But that's why this says this. I'm going to read it one more time and I'm going to get this other scripture. Zechariah 9:13, 9:12, turn ye to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope. Even today do I declare that I will render double unto thee. So, I mean, you brothers out there through the Spirit, you know, even you feel sincere sisters, you going through things. Hey, the Lord shows you specific signs. And, you know, you might be on the right path. You might be doing something right through the Spirit, and the Lord will show you specific signs. Like I said, I've been seeing this number through the Spirit. I mean, I see it all the time, but man, this week it's just been like real high and real heavy that I've been seeing it. And why? I know why. You know, going through shit at my job, going through shit at home. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through what I'm going through. I'll put it to you that way. Okay, going through what I'm going through. And yeah, I'm gonna say it like this, man, shit sucks. It fucking sucks, man. It sucks. But I ain't beating nobody up about it. I ain't getting mad at nobody about it. I ain't out here wilding. I'm not taking it out. Look, I'm just still continuing to do lessons, continuing to do the work of the Lord, because at the end of the day, the Lord gonna get us up out of a lot of things. And these little small time things that happen in our daily lives, they can be a big impact, but I mean, we honestly look at the bigger picture. That's what I look at. And that's why this shit that I'm going, I mean, it don't shake me. Let me get this real quick. And this is just a food for thought lesson, all right? Like I said, I ain't saying this to boast or nothing. I've been seeing 144,000 or 144 a lot, especially this past week. It's just been amped up. And like I said, I know why. Sometimes, man, you need that hope, man. You need that push. And the Lord, like, look, man, we at the end. You got brothers getting come up to by people saying, you was right, woo, woo. And even if you're a brother alone, you might not be around brothers. Brothers might not have you on the camera. Oh, look at this video. Look, don't give up. Sometimes, you know, Bahasham have you by yourself for your own reason. You might be on hey, we all on missions, man. We're all on missions. The Lord got this brother here for a reason. The Lord is the ultimate chess player. He got this brother stationed here for a reason. You might be a brother alone, but that doesn't knock off you being a prisoner of hope. And the only thing that honestly weighs us down is the flesh. That's why Yahawashi said the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Because, I mean, you look at what the Lord went through. Okay, remember, he prayed to the Heavenly Father 3 times for that cup that he had to go through to pass, or, you know, for there to be another way other than him having to be put on the cross for the nation of Israel, well, for the elect. So, you go through it, you get through it, and the Lord will he'll give you signs, he'll give you things like, look, man, just keep going. And that's what you got to go off of. This is a Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 1. But the souls, but the souls, Salakia, but the souls of the righteous are in the hand of Yahawah, and there shall no torment touch them. And that's one of the main things. See, all these things that we go through, especially right now because we at the end, it's just Satan playing Jedi mind tricks on you. These little demons getting their last hurrahs. You got to think about it. After this, okay, hey, the kingdom, okay, the kingdom is here. Okay, after this place gets destroyed, after Yahawashi makes his second debut, even in the midst of that spiritual power, you know what I'm saying? Brothers getting fame in every land where they have been put to shame. Okay, these things are coming for the hopeful elect. So right now it may seem like, and I'm just saying this, I'm not saying every brother's life is like that. I don't know. I can speak individually for myself, but I also know that brothers be going through things. So I speak for anybody out there that's in a ministry that's teaching the right doctrine that, there's like, man, certain shit going on. You like, man, why me? Man, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Okay? Why me? But hey, curb that shit. You know what I'm saying? Curb it. Get better at what you're doing, through the spirit, probably Yahawashi, and use that shit as energy. And I'm one of the best people to tell you that. Use it as fuel, use it as energy to get yourself better with the Heavenly Father and His Son. So it says, in the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken from misery. Because one thing is coming into this truth, all right, and the Lord showing you the signs, the Lord showing you this, the Lord showing you that, and then you just giving up and failing. That's what a lot of dudes have done. See, for a lot of you, I've been in the faith since 2009, so for a lot of you newer brothers coming in, man, I've seen dudes. I mean, and man, you go back and watch the apostles' videos on certain specific dudes, just wax worse. You're like, God damn, like where this dude at? Where that dude at? And that's just what happens. Why? Because, I mean, hey, you got certain dudes that delayed the coming of the Lord. But you got to stay in tune in the spirit. That's why the brothers always say, stay in the spirit. Like you got the brother Atazwam, his channel is called Stay in the Spirit 144. Okay? So through the spirit, man, you always want to look at these little specific signs, these specific things. Like I said, I've been seeing 144 spiritually, man, mad heavy this week, man. Even today, I've seen it a lot of times, and I don't even be looking for it. It just, boom, I might turn to see what time it is on my phone. So, let me continue on. It says, and they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. And that's one thing that gives, I'm going to say personally, me a peace of mind. Looking forward to the kingdom of heaven coming. Looking forward to what, these people out here, they can't see. It's Memorial Day weekend or whatever it is tomorrow. And, all these people going to do is go out there, turn up. They're not looking for the spiritual signs of the Lord. It's the Day of Atonement, Tuesday night, Tuesday sundown to Wednesday sundown. That's spiritual sacrifices for the Lord. So these people aren't looking, they're not looking for what's past this place. They can't see over the blanket of America. That's all they can see is this place. Okay? So that's why we are at peace. I'm at peace. And it's really a mind thing. You can sit here and blow up. You can sit here and, people cut. But I noticed through the spirit, man, once you gain as a man in the faith in Yahawashi, and I'm saying it real talk, because I've not always been the person to always have held my emotions together. You know what I'm saying? I've not always been that person. I've not always been the person that just kept calm and let me keep my mouth shut. You know, certain situations, you know, you'd be like, man, hell nah. But now I've been, you know, practicing and disciplining myself more to just let Yahawah Shai have it. Because at the end of the day, you know, hey, the Lord will fight your battles anyway. Okay, so that's another reason why I'm more at peace. And I notice as I've starting to been doing that a lot more things and a lot more people have been starting to like. It's something you can't explain. You can explain it to the best of your ability, but they're starting to gravitate more my way. It's like people seeing your true colors, you know, or the Yahawashi in you. You know what I'm saying? Because Yahawashi, he was cutting up, he was cutting people and stuff like that. But when you really look at his walk, man, he was cool, calm, collective. You know, unless he was getting on the disciples' heads, which that was evil. You know, ye little of faith. You know, you could not stand with, you know, you could not sit with me for, you know, this amount of time when he went to the Garden of Gethsemane and then the disciples fell asleep. But no, it's just spiritual. So it says I keep losing my place. It says for though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality, and that's the main point of this right here. Like I said, 144 you brothers just tuning in. And I'm not saying like, oh yeah, brothers, I'm just saying, look, in the times where your mind or your spirit or the flesh is weighing you down and the Lord is giving you signs, take it, okay? Take it and make sure when you take it, don't be in your mind, oh man, y'all don't not look, man. We're not at the time of that. We're not at the time of the oh man, like I've been seeing a sign and I just been like, man, call all Yahawashi Shai. Every time I see it, I'm like, call all Yahawashi Shai. It really at first when I was like first seeing it a couple times, I was like, all right, okay. And then it just started it was like a ripple effect. Boom, 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 boom. You know, it was 144 here. I'm like, yo, oh, I'm receiving stuff in on the computer, you know, from my job, or you know, I'm walking around, somebody saying like 144 for this, or I'm like, yo, man, you can't make it up. You cannot make this up. You can't make this ministry up. You can't make the signs of Yahawashi Shai up. So when you're in a position of being down, oh, you know what? Let me this way. When you're in a position of something bothering you, when you're in a position of, you know, something that may seem to be getting on your spirit, on your nerves, and the Lord show you a sign, man, don't take it lightly. Don't take it lightly, because we're at the end of this thing. There's always a calm before the storm, and through happening. Okay, it's more talk. It's more talks of things going on, and the Lord's giving us signs. Like, look, man, hold on. Hey, didn't the Lord say that? Hold on, let me see if I can find this real quick. I'm done with that in the Apocrypha. Bear with me. I'm switching hands, switching phones. You know what I'm saying? Hold on to that which ye have fast. I think one's in Revelations, the 2nd chapter. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the 22nd chapter too. Let me try to get this one first. Revelations 2 and yeah, 2 and 25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come, and that's Yahawashi talking. So what do we have? We have the hope. hold on to it until the Lord comes. I'm read it again. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. You got the faith. You got the knowledge. You know what the RFID C-HIP is. You know the breakdowns. You know the mysteries. The Lord allowed you to get these things through the apostles. He allowed you to understand it. You got like I always mention it, 2 Corinthians the 4th chapter. You got that treasure in the human body, man. You got this treasure stored up. Hey, the Lord gave you treasure in the human body, man, which the treasure is the truth. So hold on to that until the Lord comes, because at the end of the day, what you think you're going through, also in the same chapter, okay, that for our light affliction worketh for us. You know what? Let me get it. I ain't doing nothing but walking anyway. Went right to it so I can. 2 Corinthians 4 and 17, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Right? So this is just a light affliction. So when you go through things, look at just peep the signs. Peep the signs. Peep the signs. Like I said, for you brothers just tuning in, I've just been seeing 144. A lot, man. When I mean a lot, I mean a lot. I can't even make it up. Even a lot today. I ain't no proud brother. I ain't go, oh man, brother, yeah, I can, I'm hoping through the spirit that I'm part of any other brother out there teaching the faith. I mean, the script say, give diligence to make your calling of election sure. So that's pretty much all we trying to do. We're just trying to make our calling of election sure. So I ain't going, you know, how can I say, what's the word for it? I ain't going, go too much further into it. I mean, I guess pretty much the point was drawn out. Hey, you brothers out there through the spirit, you few sincere sisters, hey, the Lord gonna take care of us. It's a reason why you get signs, and it's a reason why these other people out here can't see the signs. Remember, Yahawashi said that ye are the light of the world. It's a movie. It's called They Live. And you had to have these specific glasses in order to see basically the hidden messages in the world. I'm pretty sure you brothers know about that. I mean, if you don't know about it, look it up. It's a movie called They Live. I forgot the actor's name, but he played, he played in Dead Presidents as the dude that had the one leg. He played a couple other movies too. Lester Wallace in Barbershop. Yeah, that dude. So basically these glasses, when you put them on, he could see the hidden messages. And he's seen on a billboard, obey, he's seen a lot of things. So, that's left-hand side. On the right-hand side, Yahawashi gave us those spiritual glasses, all right? Especially in the world of Clark Kent. We gotta be Clark Kent out here. So he gave us those spiritual glasses, and he also gave us, that spiritual awareness to be able to see the signs that were given for the hopeful elect. That's why we are prisoners of hope, and our hope is full of immortality. See, Jake out here just riding around, they don't got no hope in the world for anything. They're just riding around here being niggas, man. But our hope is full of immortality. Keep that spiritual light on it. That's the reason why I said the glasses, because Yahawashi said, ye are the light of the world. So if your body is full of light, all right, you're able to see through or in the darkness, in the dark. And what is this world right now that we live in? What does it consist of, and what is it full of? It's full of darkness. All right, it's full of darkness, and you brothers out there, you are the lights that are shining through this darkness. That's why these devils go to your pages the way they do. That's why they disrupt your pages the way they do when you bring out the prophecies. That's why these spiritual attacks happen on you. At your job, when you walk in, people look at you a certain type of way because you are that walking light. So keep that hope, keep that faith, look at the signs and the Lord and look at the guidance, because at the end of the day, Yahawashi, all right, even in the time of Jacob's trouble, okay, he's going to give you signs. You got to know how to read them. That's the whole point of staying in tune. All right, so with that, I'm going to say, Call Halayim La Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Harachakwadash. Double honors to our apostles at Great Millstone who will wear to tell us his truth. Peace and love and blessed salutations to Yahawashi and the part of the Bahasham, Double Dada House of David. If you brothers just tuning in through the Spirit, I'm going to publish the video. I'm going to upload it. Okay, I've been out 30 minutes, so, through the Spirit, man, Lord willing, this is edifying to the hopeful elect. Shalom.